Welcome to Fortnite Trivia and Quizzes. Today, we are playing a 75-question quiz. You'll have 10 seconds to respond to each one. To play more Fortnite quizzes on this channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go! What was the first ever live event in Fortnite? Which season introduced the concept of 0 point? Who is the leader of the Seven? Which season did the Cube, Kevin, first appear? What was the theme of Chapter 2, Season 2? Which location was destroyed by the volcano event? Which Fortnite skin is known for its iconic pink bear costume? Which Fortnite season introduced the Battle Pass? What was the main antagonist in the Fortnite Nexus War event? Which item allows players to deploy their glider at any time? Which Fortnite skin is an anthropomorphic banana? Which organization was responsible for creating the loop in Fortnite? What was the first vehicle introduced in Fortnite? Which season featured the Marvel crossover event? What is the main currency used in Fortnite? Who destroyed the 0 point in Chapter 2, Season 5? What was the theme of Chapter 2, Season 6? What major event introduced Chapter 3 of Fortnite? Which season did Fortnite introduce swimming and fishing? Who is the primary antagonist of Chapter 2, Season 8? Which organization did Midas belong to? What season did Fortnite first introduce vehicles like cars? Which Fortnite skin is a part of the Icon series? Who is the leader of the Imagined Order? I.O. Which Fortnite skin is inspired by the superhero genre? Which season introduced Fortnite's first pets as back bling? What event led to the destruction of Dusty Depot? Which character is known as the legendary hunter, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5? What was the first weapon to be vaulted in Fortnite? Who saved the island during the final event of Chapter 2? Which location replaced Tilted Towers after it was destroyed? Which item can turn you invisible for a short period? What season did Fortnite introduce creative mode? Which major character was introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2 as a part of the Resistance? What was the central theme of Chapter 2, Season 7? Which event allowed players to choose which weapon to unvault? Which Chapter 2 season featured the flood and a largely underwater map? Which item was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5 that lets players take bounties on others? What collaboration introduced Fortnite's first anime-style skins? What season introduced Fortnite's first planes? Which weapon was the first to have a legendary variant in Fortnite? Who is known as the King of the Island in Fortnite? Which season marked the debut of Fortnite's playground mode? Which new location was introduced in Chapter 2, replacing Loot Lake? What was the first mythic weapon introduced in Fortnite? Which season saw the first snow biome in Fortnite? What was the theme of Chapter 2, Season 3? Which major event featured Ariana Grande? What season introduced the concept of side-grading weapons? Who was responsible for creating the mecha team leader in Chapter 1? What was the name of the Chapter 3 Season 1 map? Which Chapter 3 Season 1 character used a katana? Which Chapter 3 location had a desert biome? What live event occurred at the end of Chapter 3? What new mechanic was introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2? What Chapter 3 POI was known for its giant tree? Which weapon was introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1? What was the name of the Chapter 4, Season 2 Cyberpunk City? Which Chapter 3 vehicle was used to traverse water? Which Chapter 3 POI featured a giant statue? What event in Chapter 3, Season 3 brought back the Ballers? Who was the primary antagonist in Chapter 4, Season 4? What new wildlife was introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3? Which mythic weapon returned in Chapter 3, Season 2? Which Chapter 3 POI was underground? Which collaboration was a major highlight in Chapter 3, Season 4? Which Chapter 4 POI was inspired by medieval times? What was the name of the reality introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1? Which weapon type returned in Chapter 4, Season 3? Which Chapter 4 POI was located in the snowy region? Which location was known for its massive tree in Chapter 3? What was the main theme of Chapter 4, Season 3? Which weapon was vaulted at the start of Chapter 4, Season 1? Which explosive weapon was added in Chapter 4, Season 2? What was the name of the first Battle Pass skin in Chapter 3, Season 1? So, how many correct answers you did end up with? Type it in the comments. Play the next quiz by clicking here.